Hey guys, welcome to a new series for Minecraft with ShadeX582. So today we're going to be playing Encrypted. It's a new mod pack. It's actually a lot of updates that have been going on in the last few months. It's by Cryptic, and it's actually a pretty fun mod pack. It's had a lot of changes recently, and I'm sure it'll have a lot of changes going forward, but I think it's at a point now where it's stable enough where I feel comfortable starting a series on it. So let's go ahead and get this in there. So we're going to always name this for the tubers. New world, not going to change anything else on here, so we're just going to create the world. Let's go. So this mod pack is actually more of a sci-fi themed sandbox. It's like you've basically been transported into a world that you were troubleshooting, like working bugs on, and due to a bug you got transported into the game or into the world, something along those lines. So it's going to be pretty cool. Okay, bring you back when the world is created. All right, here it is. So here we go, the world. So as you can see, it's a very bland white world. It's just blank, basically what's going on. We got a few things that automatically got into our inventory. So materials and you, Chronicles of the Shadow, Hypothesis Guide. So I've never really seen Hypothesis or played with that I know of. Biomepedia, oh, the Biomes Yoko. So none of those are really needed here. So let's go ahead and open up our quests. And here's our starter quest. If we go to cryptocurrency, basically telling you, hey, you got some cryptocurrency that you can buy items from the eShop. And you can make your own using a PNCR assembly line. So that's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and complete that. This is a little bit of the readme. So mobs don't spawn at night. And you have to use cursed dirt basically to get mobs. Encrypted matter can be obtained by crouch and right clicking. Cool. Alchemy is installed. Awesome. You can twerk saplings and plant. So that's cool. So just usually you're used to saplings, but we don't really need bone meal in this mod pack because plants. White simulation blocks can be combined with other elements to create new colored variants. That's kind of important too. So let's we'll complete that one. And there's the story. You're a software engineer, works at Cryptech. After hard work, Cryptech succeeded at making a machine that can simulate reality. They call it SRSM. One day, while you were working on the SRSM, it developed a bug underscore that caused it to transport you to a whole new simulated reality. Luckily, your pocket computer has the ability to write some code and inject it into the simulated reality. Okay, well, I've never really used the pocket computer here. Maybe it's later in what I'm familiar with, but Encrypted is all about generating resources and making machines to help you get back to the real world. And, of course, some things are subject to change because it's a newer mod pack. Pretty cool. And here we go, Cryptic. So there's a Discord. I've actually been on the Discord. They're pretty good about answering questions and fixing some bugs on there for you. So it's always good if you want to visit that. There it is. Good to go. And now we can just do Encrypted start. Alright, also we'll go in here and we'll go into player progression. Since we've completed this task of progression start, we can go ahead and do that. And the next thing we got to do is from everything. So that's the chapter we got to start. So as you see here, from everything, obtain encrypted matter. So I'm pretty familiar with the starting of this pack. So we'll go ahead and get through this using what I usually do. So we'll go ahead and put this stuff up. And let's get some of these. You just hold shift and right click. And if you, it's actually faster if you like click instead of just holding it down. You can get them a little faster, but I'm kind of lazy, so I'm just gonna let that go. Get a few stacks. I think that's good enough. Okay, and you can use these to turn into a whole bunch of different saplings. If you can see here, it's many saplings you can do. But we'll just start out with the traditional old oak sapling. And we'll do a little twerking. Twerk and make it work. Twerk and make the tree grow. Twerk it. There we go. And we got some vein mining in here, so we can hold our rain mining and boom, get them trees. Okay. A few more of these. Oh, now we're short. Automatically squatting. There we go. All right, so now we got the quest logs. We'll do like one more, right? Uno mas. And we do also have. Let's put this down. We're gonna walk away a little bit this way. But we also have tinkers in the pack, so let's split this into half, and we'll just get that many there. And I do know one of the first quests is to get tinkers, so we'll start working on the tinkers. A little bit of a change, maybe it's different. I haven't really played on the new versions of Minecraft in quite some time, so I'm sure, my last series was Stoneblock 2, which was a very old mod pack. So, but I mean, it's kind of changed, I think, because the recipes used to be a little different for these guys, right? But now it's like this. And there's only 3 tables now as opposed to there used to be like 4 tables that you would use, but hey, cool. with the storage and everything. Okay, so we got that. We got the part builder. Now we got the, let's right click on this. This is like an improved, you know, crafting table, the crafting station. Now we got tool station and the part builder. Cool. So that gets us started with that. Let's also get some shears, right? And go ahead and make a crux as well. Get that started. So go ahead and get some shears going. Woo! Noise, right? Oh, and let's turn in our quest too. So as you can see, we've sort of been working through these, and you know, it's pretty self-evident. Hey, get some logs, get some planks, make a crafting table, get some patterns if you get these three. But these three are cool because they give you actual tools. So we'll just go ahead and turn everything in. And as you can see, got us a comma, and that's for like getting, you know, leaves and an axe and copper pickaxe. So let's go ahead and put these just where I'm used to sorting them with, right? Okay, we'll go ahead and chop this down. Plant another one real quick, and for this one we'll use our crux. There we go, get us some worms, and we'll plant another tree. Twerk it, make it work. Twerk it. There we go. Okay, back up a little bit. Back it up. All right, and we'll go ahead and plant some of these worms into the tree so we get some string going. And while that's going, let's go ahead and get started on some of these other things. So go towards making a machine frame. I think the first thing I'm going to do is a crucible because it actually takes a little while for that water to be created in here. So since it takes a little while, we'll go ahead and just make a couple of those. Oh yeah, it's like this. More bud. All right, so we got 2 crucibles now. And we'll just set those up just right back there, right? And we'll just have those going while we do our other stuff. So we also like to create some chests. And I know I would like to start out with 2 of these guys here, right? And then also I would like to get a drawer. Put that there. There we go, because we're also going to create one of these guys, the oak barrels. And that should be everything we need have here set up to create a, oh, I didn't need to put that in there, automated. So if we put this here and we put the wooden hopper there behind it, and then we put that there, another wooden hopper, and this here, and then all we gotta do is put our leaves in here, and it should automatically fill that up, and then it will get dirt from there. So cool, right? Let's go ahead and get these. Oosh. Noise. So now we got plenty of string, and that's cool. And I think at this point, let's go ahead and turn these in. Now we can kind of start work towards either this wood frame. I mean, we get this bucket too. Let's go ahead and do this as well. I think what we'll first get started on is let's get towards this demonic logs, right? So we need to create another sapling, which is the cherrywood sapling. Pretty simple, pretty simple. This one right here actually does make kind of a mess too, so it's going to create a lot of stuff on the floor. But I know from playing this, we're going to need a whole bunch of this wood. Basically, we need like, I think it's 160, because we need like 80 something, 88 of this. Or no, I'm sorry, 88 times 2, so 176 of this, basically. It's a lot. Gonna need a lot of it. So we can start doing that while we wait for the water to be created, and we can talk a little bit about it. So I've gotten a little through the pack. I've played through it. I started playing it during 1.2, and there was a huge change to how the chemicals worked, and it basically erased all the chemicals you had. And in this mod pack, chemicals do play a big part with the starting and how it works. And then, you know, they made some different changes and iterations and as far as it goes, but it's different. I've never played with a chemical or alchemy or whatever pack before. It's kind of like equivalent exchange, where you can break things down and you know basically remake things into using different elements. You can remake them into different things, so that's cool. But it's definitely been very playable, very fun to play anyway. But as far as I've gotten, I have gotten to space. At like 1.2, I was like actually just like, playing around with space and stuff like that. So there's a big, I guess you could say, focus on in this mod pack. Like you're gonna have to use crate. A lot of mod packs I played, crate was there as an option, and you could choose to or to not use it. But this one is like, bro, you're gonna have to use crate. That's just all there is to it. Which I guess it's cool because I never really used crate that much until I got into this mod pack, and it's definitely different. So something new is, I guess you could say it's welcomed, right? So we're probably gonna have to create us another axe here. As you can see, our axe is getting kind of low, right? And I guess we can also ooh, let's take off auto jumping. I'm not a big fan of that actually. There we go. But let's go ahead also and let's just make one little chest real quick just to hold this stuff just for the time being. We'll put a chest like right here. And we'll throw like our books and stuff. Actually, I'd like to get a backpack. So let's keep 16 of those guys on us. How about? And yeah, we'll do like that. Just to create some space for our inventory. Really not going to need this anymore. We got this guy, so we're good. This guy as well can go down. I'm not really concerned. Okay. So that being said, let's get our backpack. And if you go into the quest, there is a quest line with just eShop. And you got a lot of stuff that you can actually buy here. So we don't have a lot of it already, but we do have 16. And 16 is enough for a backpack. So we're going to go ahead and submit that. And boom, we got us a backpack. And I just basically use the backpack myself as like a place to put like tools that, basically I like to swap out with. There's also a tool belt mod in here that's pretty cool. And you can use that to swap out tools and stuff too, but backpack just for miscellaneous items that maybe I want to have on me, every now and then. So we're going to create some wooden tools, I believe. And I do think we got enough for that. Just create a couple of these, right? And we'll just start out with our basis wooden tool. We still got, it's about halfway through or a little over halfway through with that. So we'll just start with wooden tools real quick. We'll just get an axe to begin too. And actually I'll make it into a, one of these guys, Matic. Cool. And now we can just go back to growing these trees. I guess we can make a bed too. I mean, this mod pack, it's not like it's too dark. You can't really see anything, and you don't have to worry about, mobs. Like it said, mobs will spawn here. So, but we'll go ahead and, because it's also part of the quest, get through these, and we'll get our bed, and we'll set this guy down just right here for the time being. So we actually create a base and stuff. I guess that's as good a place as any. As far as that goes, I guess we could sleep in it, get the daylight coming again, get back to chopping down these trees. Because like I said, we're going to need like 160, almost pretty much three stacks of this wood in order to, get the lava and stuff we need later. So, go ahead and hop on this some more. But yeah, so the reason why we're getting our these is you'll see it's in the crest line. It tells you how to create a lava bucket, right? And eventually you're going to need 10 obsidian, in order to get to the nether. And while you can use chemicals to get to the nether, it seems to be a little bit more efficient and a little bit faster just to go ahead and make 10 buckets of lava, because the obsidian, in order to make it, is kind of a process. And for a while there in the mod pack, it's like they didn't even have a way to do it with the chemicals. I feel like they were trying to get people to like, look guys, it's just too complicated. Just go ahead and do it with the buckets, okay? So I just learned to do it that way now. So, ooh, what? Oh, did I not have my vein mining? Okay. My bad. We're almost there. There we go. And I think maybe one more should be all right for the time being. Yeah, 55, and we'll go ahead and vein mine with this carpet too. So get rid of a lot of this cherry wood carpet that gets planted when those trees grow. All right, so coming back into this, is this water? How we doing? Okay, so that's almost done. Let's go ahead and create us one of these guys. I don't know if we have enough actually. Now we don't. So what I'll do, I like to use bigger trees because, yeah, I do like my oak trees. They're great. They're, good standard thing that you can use, but dark oak saplings, man, that's where it's at for me. That's what I like, which of course you're gonna need a little bit more dirt because they require 4 saplings and they, take up more space. Let's go ahead and get this back real quick, just so we could take this down. And we'll put the dirt in there. And here we go. And like I said, this would create a much bigger tree with a lot more leaves, right? And a lot more wood. So you don't have to sit here and, I mean, obviously you're going to still have to be cutting wood and stuff, but you get a lot more wood for each process of that. So that's cool. That being said, so we can get in here. That should be enough wood. And yeah, so, and we do want to create 2 of these because we're going to need one for the compactor later too. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we're going to need 2 of these guys, right? And these are used to create these guys. We'll just create 2 of these guys as well. And we are going to have to grow another tree. And we'll go ahead and repair our pickaxe, or our mattock here. Cool. And cut this down again. We'll let the leaves, or let the saplings actually fall down this time. Yeah, we got enough to replant it. Cool. And we'll put our leaves into our chest, so it'll automatically start creating dirt in there. So there we go. All right, so this should definitely be ready by now. Let's go ahead and create a bucket, our first bucket. Actually, no, let's cut down another tree and let's just create 11 buckets immediately, right? And I don't know if my mattock, there is a thing in this mod where it's like if you vein mine and you don't have enough durability to create, like, to cut down a whole tree or something, or any kind of vein mining you do, it like breaks in the middle of it. And if you got a tree that grows that high and it breaks like the first couple of layers, you have to like block up to it to get it. So something you just got to be aware of. It's better just to err on the side of safety and make sure you have a repair tool if you need to. So okay, let's go back in here, and yeah, now we should be able to create 11 of these buckets, because that's how many we'll need total. And we will get into the next step, which is to get this generator, cobble generator. So that being said, though, we do got a bucket now, so we can pick this water up, and I guess let's just put it like over here next to the trees. Oh no, because then the saplings fall down, that's going to land in the water and blah, 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 it's a pain in the butt. So we'll just put the source block right here. So blah, pick up another one, and there we go, infinite water. I don't need any of those crucibles for this anymore. We'll pick up a thing of water, and we'll start getting into making the actual lava bucket. So not very hard. We'll go ahead and just change a whole bunch of these real quick. Boom. So that makes the blocks. That's why we need like 2 of these, because we need 88 of these total, right? That's more than enough, which is excellent. So we'll come here. Boom, 64. And so that's 16 plus 8 is 24. So there we go. Boom. All right. And then what we'll do is we will use these logs to create the leaves as well, which also requires this. And we need 20, technically 22, but because they come in 4s, we're just gonna have to make 24. Also, the buckets need encrypted matter each, so I think we actually have enough everything on us. Oh, it takes 2 each, so in order to make 10 we need 20 and 22 to get to the 11 we need total. So there we go, and there you go, 11 lockout buckets, right? And we'll just go ahead and set these in our book bag for the time being. And we'll just have these. And we'll keep 1 out, because we do need 1 for the cobble generator that we're going to make here. So that being said, let's go ahead and make that a boom. And let's make us a place to put it. Here we go. Use up the last of our little oak wood coming, and we'll just make that into a stick just to have that gone. So there we go. And so now we can put down our cobblestone generator. Boom, boom, and boom. Now we are in the cobble generation. So we'll let that go for a while. But I think, these first episodes are great and fun. That's the way I usually open this to start it. We got our little tree farm that we could just work with the bigger trees now. We got our cobble gen going. I guess we'll call that it for the first episode. And guys, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. If you want to motivate me to get these out faster, of course, you can subscribe. And as always, have a good day.